Tip number 1, interview in a quiet spot. You want to conduct your interview away from other noises, like background music, cars revving, wind, or other people talking.
So fun, like inclusive, and want to like stand in line and wait your turn.
Even if your story is about music, you want to conduct the interview in a quiet space. The reason is, if you do the interview with music in the background, every edit you make in the interview will create a jump in the music. That abrupt stop and start is really distracting.
We're Duke York. We're from Seattle, Washington. I always say that I'm a rhythm guitarist who happens to play the bass because we're a three-piece, so someone has to. Well, I think the obvious thing is that we are gonna complete the circle back to Seattle.
Having clear audio is also important. People shouldn't have to strain to hear what your subject is saying. There's nothing more frustrating than having the mic pick up the rumble of traffic or crowd noises near the same decibel as your subject's voice.
I've learned to like love its quirks. It definitely like messes with me and like so like play tricks on me.
Be careful not to make noise yourself as you interview. Rustling notebook paper or saying to your subject will create distractions that need to be edited out. Tip 2, always use a microphone. TV journalists know the negative connotation of having a mic shoved in someone's face, but they do it anyway because they know how important good audio is. It's best to clip a lavalier mic onto someone before the interview. But you can also use a handheld microphone if needed. Be sure to get one from equipment checkout when you get your camera. You should always test the mic before you start and be sure to have extra batteries, just in case. Tip 3, separately record natural sound. Natural sound, or nat sound, is not the same as background noise at an interview. It is the natural sound from your B-roll. Think of B-roll of a scooter driving by. Now think of it without the puttering of the engine. That's just not possible. The nat sound must be gathered independent of the interview so you can control the volume of each. If you are doing a story about a musician and you do the interview while her fellow band members are playing, the music will obscure her words.
There's a magazine at an independent bookstore once, and I was like, this is the best thing I've ever seen.
So you want to interview her in a quiet place and then separately record the band with her in it. Tip number 4, test your equipment and bring extra batteries. When you start your interview, ask the subject to say a few words and then stop and make sure your equipment is recording and you can hear the person well. If not, move closer.
Could you please say a few words?
Testing, testing, testing.
Thanks, sounds great.
Remember, batteries always run out at the worst moment. Remember, batteries always run out at the worst moment, so check what type of batteries you need and get extras before your interview. Tip 5, blending with care. When you edit everything together, the nat sound will be combined with the interview. You can start out with louder nat sound to set the tone, but then adjust the volume once you have someone talking. Nothing is worse than not being able to hear what the person says because the nat sound is too loud. And that's what you need to know about telling a story with audio.